Hello all and welcome back. I'm hanging out in the Feerrott. This is the place where you have bouncers. So I thought I would just come out here and kill some bouncers. Oh crap. That really made me jump. Holy crap, he just came out of nowhere. Oh wow. Alright, calm down. Bouncer Hurd, and there's another guy called Bouncer Flerb. They consider blue to me. I actually killed a couple of them last week. They're not too difficult. They do have a lot of life. It's a fairly safe place to hunt out here. I don't see any roamers. You don't get any ads or any surprise mobs showing up at your back ready to stab you. He does run, so I'll keep him snared. I'm not going to bother with the pet at the moment. We're just going to beat him down. Beat him down. I'll probably switch to two-handed slashing in a second. But man, I love this piercing. This weapon is amazing. So it's dark in the Feerrott. Thank goodness we have Ultravision. And I have Ultravision as a human using this eye patch of the shadows, the effect of Ultravision, given to me by, loaned to me by Tofu. So all this gear I have is not mine, it's on loan. So if at any point he needs it back or I retire this character, I return these items because I did not earn them, Tofu did. Through lots of hours of hard work in EverQuest. And I played this game a lot. You guys seen my videos. I even play when I'm not recording. So to get all that gear, I'm not even close to that level. So part of the reason why is I'm an altaholic. You guys know that I like to make mini alts. Hey, I remember these guys. Man, this brings back memories. Bash the hell out of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over the vendor. So it's really nice that you have this place to hunt and you have a really close vendor that you can use to trade at. There's two vendor locations. This one's the safer one of the two, I feel. So I'll come over here and just sell some of those things because this is really great for loot. I'm getting fine steel weapons and shields, and it really fills up your inventory quick. So there's this first hut over here, guy named Bup. Old buddy Bup, back when I was playing Ruku and Kroku or Cranky. We used to use this guy a lot. So let's check. Let's see, we have a round shield. It sells for 1.4 platinum. Let's see, oops. And what else we have to sell? Ah, yes, we have a fine steel sword. Morning Star. Round shield. Fine steel two-handed. Look at this money. We can sell the crude stein. That's a really nice item to hold for charisma. However, you can only hold one at a time, so let's hang on to that other one. Round shield, fine steel, golden earrings. I'm really low on bone chips, so I'm not going to summon a new bone friend at the moment. We're just going to hang on. I can get more bone chips out here. There are roaming skeletons, but you can see with all these round shields that I've been killing bouncers out here. So it's really nice to have the vendor here. I think it's a decent area to come level when you get strong enough to hinder bouncers. So there's another bouncer that roams called Furbies. I usually catch him on the other side of the river. I haven't really got it down where the timing of the spawns and where they run and their pathing locations. But as I occasionally run around, I see both of them. All right, so yeah, that's back where I started. Let's see. And by the way, I'm recording at midnight. It's 12:20, and I have to work tomorrow, but I napped. I accidentally took this dangerously long nap about 7 p.m. Took a nap, and I just woke up. So tomorrow's going to be interesting, maybe rough, because I need to get some sleep, but at the moment, I would just lay in bed staring at the ceiling or playing on my phone. I play these idle games I was wondering if anybody watches this and has any recommendations for fun idle games you can play. I'm playing one that I enjoy, but I don't really know which ones out there are the best. I'm sure there's some really good gems out there I just don't know about. And I'm not good at finding things. I tend to stick with what I enjoy. Okay, so let's take a look. Stone Smacker is indifferent to me. He's red, so he would destroy me too. As we come over here, they have the Dark Assassin as well. He used to be a KOS. He is red. He doesn't bother me. Sometimes you'll see Bouncer Flerb running along this riverside. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to run up and down it, see if I can track it, and figure out where do I cross the river. Because as you see, the direction I'm running along the river is also the direction Flerb runs. So catching up with him would be, there he is. So what we want to do is run the opposite way so I can find him quicker. So I'll be running this way. So I'm going to find where the bridge is and we'll fight Flerb. All right. To start out with, I'm going to give myself, I really don't need to give myself anything. I could give myself Vampiric Embrace just to be extra safe, but I don't think that's necessary. We're going to pull him with Engulfing Darkness. I'm going to give himself Heat Blood. He wants to smash me. And I'm going to give him Heart Flutter. Oh, well, he interrupted me. That's fine. Let's try it again. Here we go. Oh, I'm attacking myself. I was too busy fixing my UI. Pay attention, Novax. You're making a fool of yourself. Someone's selling adamantite epaulets. That's what they look like. Huh, that would be decent for a cleric. Oh, that'd be nice for a cleric. Brigandine Tunic for 300 platinum? Ouch, that's a lot of money for those. I was actually finding those myself. You get those in Unrest at the Hag Tower. There's occasionally a hag that spawns in the center. Or something spawns with a skeleton. And he can drop the Bloodstained Mantle. Okay, here's the loot. And by the way, I should have checked to see what my experience was. I think I'm getting around 2% per kill. We're no longer in hell level. So that's where he paths. And Bouncer Hurd, I always catch crossing that bridge. So there's a pillar that's fell and it's crossing the river. And I use that as a bridge. It's like almost like a log. So I find that where that is. I think it's further down. So you pass up this thing here. I'm trying to figure out. See, this is what I'm not sure of. Where did that bridge go? Huh. It's been so many years since I came here, but when I was playing on Siskel, this was the last place that I was leveling. I came out here as Siskel, and my brother was on his Druid, and he would buff me with Thorns, Chloroplast, and like Skin Like Nature. And that's what required for me to actually defeat these guys. Oh, okay. So I'm not in the right location. Let me figure out exactly where I'm at. There should be a pillar that's crossing the river. I'm a little confused now. Am I in it? I don't know. But there's a location where I can catch Hurd and Flerb at the same time. So I guess I'm in the middle island. Oh yes, so I'm like in a middle island on the just to the right. There should be a bridge crossing the river. Yeah, on this side. Okay. So I'm going to look for that now, because that's where I'm going to be stationed. So Flerb kind of runs out here, and Hurd is over here. Hope that's right. I really miss having Illuminator's swim speed. Once I figure out the exact spots to stay, I will get this set up much nicer. So there is where we were hunting. And just up here is where the bridge is. Is that correct? Because we just came from that middle island. And over here will be the bridge. Not the main bridge, but the failed pillar. Yes, there's always this huge log, and this is what I use as my landmark, and there's the pillar. Okay, so this is where you can wait for Hurd. I think he respawns about every 8 minutes or so. In fact, I'm going to check the website to figure it out, because once I got it down, figured out when they show up, where they are, I can just go back and kill these two guys one after the other and get 2% experience each time, and the loot is pretty good too. Occasionally you'll see someone fighting these guys, not all the time, but I'll wait right here and I'll catch up with you when the spawn returns. Okay, I've got it figured out. So it's a 6-minute and 40-second respawn timer, so he should be showing up. I'm not sure exactly where he spawns, but he passed across this bridge. So once I kill him, all I have to do is cross the bridge and go up that river that way until I see Flerb. And then when I kill him, I can run back here and come back through the bridge and wait on this log for them to show up. Flerb, I don't think crosses this side, but Hurd uses this as his pathing. So wait here for him. Very easy. And the spawn is... Oh, look. There's our friend Hurd. Okay, so when I kill him, I have about 6.5 minutes to be back over here. He'll be back in this location in about 6.5 minutes. I don't have fear up. I need to put fear in my spell slots. And I could find an area with... Oh, I know where the skeletons spawn. There's a spot where skeletons spawn. We can go over there and work on getting bone chips. So I'll do that too. I don't plan to make this a long recording because I have to work tomorrow, but I wanted to say I'm still on Novax, and I've considered also taking a break from Novax, switching back to Hux, because some people had enjoyed watching my Ranger videos. And by the way, Hux is level 39, so we can also do several of the same locations for Hux. I'm trying my best to figure out new locations to hunt in though, because people like to see different areas of the game. Unless it's their favorite dungeon and they just don't care if you do it over and over. A lot of people want to see Guck. I'm not comfortable with Guck, simply because I'm worried about creating trains on people. I'm worried about trains. I'm worried about trains on me. And when you die, it's just a location that's difficult to retrieve your corpse. You have to go through this dungeon, and corpse retrievals in dungeons always scare me, especially if you're deep in the dungeon. But at Hux's level, he would still be at lower. He'd be at upper Guck. I think Novax could probably go into lower Guck at this point. Just a little bit of difference in the levels. Okay, so I figured out what I'm doing wrong. I should not cross this. Okay, I'm running into the wrong area, and it's starting to make sense, and it's coming back to me. So wait here for Hurd. He always crumbs through here. After you kill Hurd, travel up along this river until you see that bridge. Or the Lizard Man camp. Wow, I got 4 platinum off the kill itself, plus a shield, plus a staff. That's fine still. So that's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's about 10 platinum for that one kill. So you can really rake up the fortune. So one thing you can do is cross the river here, or you can run on that bridge. I'm gonna swim through the water so we can also work on... There is Flerb. Okay, so once I killed Flerb, I run back to the bridge and do it over. And every 6 minutes, you can kill both of them. it's very difficult to handle both of them if you're not having a funky tunic, because you really need to sit down and rest and build up mana, or build up your hit points again. And you can't do that when you're running. But since I have funky tunic, I can handle both of them. I don't even have to use all my tricks like life draw. So I am going to make a skeleton pet though. Well, let's not do it. After I kill this, I'm going to go and show you where the skeletons are. And that's a location that you can go to replenish your bone chips. It used to be an area I avoided like the plague because of the Dark Assassin. However, they changed it. He's no longer aggressive like he used to be. All right, he wants to run away now. But we have him snared, so he's going nowhere. Oh, this, the loot is just so amazing. So with the amount of money I'm getting off of these kills, I could fund a new character. And that's what's great about this. Say you got to the point where you're level 45, you're getting kind of burnt out of a certain class and you want to make a new character, but you don't want to go through that early game struggles. You can fund a new character with one of your older ones. So I could be getting money and I could get myself a nice starting weapon, a nice gear, and then pass it off to a new character. So I always dreamed about making a twinked monk as well, especially when I saw Classic EverQuest. He's a channel who also has a monk, but his isn't solo self-found. And I really drooled looking at that panther armor that he had. That was so good. And then getting myself a nice monk weapon. But there's the idea that I can play a twinked out warrior solo, and that would make my playstyle kind of shine, because I'm not a person who's very patient, especially with my work schedule. Somebody up here taking bone chips? Because there's usually skeletons right here. Someone is here. I suspect we'll see a player. There he is, Deloader. So Deloader is out here leveling. Let's give him a heal. Where's our Dark Empathy? Yeah, we'll give him Dark Empathy. As soon as I saw those skeletons were gone, I knew someone was here. Doesn't even look like he needs a heal. Well, here's where you come to get skeleton bone chips. Alright guys, now that I figured out the spawn locations, the spawn timer, and what I need to do, I'm just going to come back here and do this all the way till we get to level 42. At level 42, I'll consider going to Lower Guck. There's other things that I have been wanting to do. Potentially going into, I really want to go into Soul B. So that's something I've never done, is going to Soul B. I went in there last level and it was just too tightly packed at the entrance with spawn. The spawn at the entrance is highly concentrated, so breaking through that initial barrier of mobs is going to be a challenge. So there's also the possibility that I can go through Dalnir or Kiospara. As long as I don't want to go and get the OT hammer, I can go into Kiospara. It will bomb our faction with the over there people. I'm reluctant to bomb that faction, so that's why I haven't been over there. In the over there. No pun intended for that. That's not even a pun, is it? Oh, look at him swimming. He just kind of drifting. All right, I'm going to camp out over at the spot where Bouncer Hurd always shows up. You hear the thunder outside. So it's really interesting that at this time of the night in 2024, in one of the lesser populated areas, there's a player out there killing skeletons. The game is very much still alive. So I've got a couple comments on the videos asking about how I get started again, and are the servers still subscription model. You can play on free emulated servers like this one, P99 Green. You just have to go in YouTube and look up how to install Project 1999 Green. Pretty easy to get set up, make an account, and within probably an hour, if you have no troubleshooting, you could be in the game. So that'll be this video. It's going to be super short. Just to let you guys know I'm back. I'm kind of busy at work, so that's the reason for the short video. But I'll see you guys all soon. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.